Good morning, tribe. Happy Thursday. It is the 10th of July. We are live. It is Level Up Live, and I am your host, Jen.Cohen. So great to have you folks in today, whether you are joining me live or on Team Replay. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Today's topic is why I'm embracing my voice and using it more often. So this goes with like our gratitude and our thankfulness that we do on Thursdays around here. So yes, I think that is a great topic. Quite honestly, for years, I held back to keep the peace, to be liked, to not rock the boat. But now, my voice has volume and my voice has purpose. And let's talk about the power of speaking up at any age. That's what I want to discuss today is speaking up and having your voice heard. So first things first, let's go to the chat and let's say good morning to some folks. So first one in, of course, was John Gaylor, mod extraordinaire. Good morning, John. Thank you so much for coming in. And then Eddie Lugo right behind him with a yo, yo, yo. Brooklyn in the house. Hello, Eddie. And Joe Hupp is here from the other side of the world. So good to have you in here. And it's great to be chatting with you on Messenger this morning. Captain Controversy, Scott from Scottsdale, Controversial Cruising is here saying good morning. So good morning to you, Scott. And Danny Dizzle, the super supporter, saying, hey, how you doing, Danny? What's your countdown to your meetup now? I know it's days. It's like just over 2 weeks away because it's right after I go to Comic-Con. So I know that Comic-Con is only 13 days away, which I am totally unprepared for it this year, but that's okay. And Ross, Mr. Orange Cone Vlog coming in right out of the gate with hashtag grumble. Thank you so much. And I don't know if Nightbot has woken up yet to actually drop your link, but thank you for coming in, Ross. And Bama Nola is here. Good morning, Billy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. And Bone Tired Travelers, Denise, hearts to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. And Chet from Sea Leg Journeys, happy Thursday to you and Robin and Sensei Wabbit, too. So, yes, Jen.Cohen and the Level Up fam. Fantastic. Everyone saying good morning to each other, and Joe reminding us that we are on a CME raid. So for those of you who were over with Kurt and Marcia, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you coming in. So, and Tom with TNT Adventures to Sea saying, Jen, what are we talking about today? Since we will change it. Which I always do. It starts with one thing and then goes to another. So Mona is here. Thank you so much for coming in, Mona. Great to have you here. And yeah, Ross is going to kick Nightbot to get it started. Let's see if Nightbot... Oh, it finally did. It finally caught up with the grumble, Ross. So it's getting in there slowly. And folks saying good morning to each other. And Ryan Scott from PK Adventure Travels. Thank you for being here, Ryan. Good morning to you too. You embrace your karaoke voice. Boy, is that awesome. Okay, so a karaoke voice is something to embrace. I do not embrace my karaoke voice, not outside the house, not outside the shower, because really, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty. Linda Toman Creates is here. Listen, Linda, how are you today? Good morning, and thank you for coming in. Zach with Coker Culture, thanks for being here, Zach. Good morning to you. And there's, again, Nightbot catching up. We have like 26 hashtags now that Nightbot will drop if you put in hashtags. So please make sure to play around with that. It amuses me. And Captain Billy J is here. Hey, ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Jen, aka Jenny from the block. The real captain is here. Good morning. Ahoy, Captain. Thank you for being here. Here we go. Folks all saying hey to each other, which I love. And Kathy Mills is here. Good morning, Kathy. Thanks for coming in on the CME raid. I appreciate it so, so much. So John says that he has been called a loudmouth. Embrace it. Embrace your voice. You definitely should. And Mickey's Adventures is here. Good morning. Thank you for coming in, and happy Thursday to you too. And Kurt and Marsha are here saying hey there to me and to the Level Up Live chat. So great that you all are here and shouting out to each other. It's already 10:30 at night where Joe is, so thank you for staying up and joining us for what is, for us, a morning show, but for you, a late evening show. Great that you are definitely here. Everyone shouting out to each other, and we are starting to drop. I changed up something in Nightbot, so I've got some timed things going out now automatically, in addition to reminding you to subscribe. And one of them is to remind you to help Helping Hands for Cruising. They have a fundraiser that runs year-round for coffee, and 25% of the proceeds go to Helping Hands for Cruising. So it's a great fundraiser. If you're already ordering your coffee or tea online, there's no loss. You can go over to Giving Bean, order your coffee there, and again, the charity gets 25% of everything you order. They've got pods, they've got beans, they've got grounded, whatever you want. However you take your coffee, they've got it available. So here we go. Tom says older peeps never hold their voice. Filter is optional. I have noticed with my parents and with my in-laws that definitely the filter is waning as they get older. I remember when that happened with my grandparents, and it is now happening with me. So I think it is a natural progression. So only 17 days, Danny says, until the meetup in Florida. So great. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time there. That sounds like a blast. Don't want to miss anyone. And let's see. Captain Billy says, a couple of my YouTube viewers on my Carnival Spirit Cruise said my voice sounds like Grover and Fozzie Bear combined. Waka waka. I can kind of hear that now that you say it. I'm not going to be able to listen to you the same way again, Captain. I got to be honest. Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. And Joe dropping the hashtag grumble, but it's going to tell Ross to cheer up and drop his link. If you want to drop the link to your channel, it is hashtag tribe, TRIBE, because that's what we are here. We are a tribe. So again, folks shouting out to each other. Vicky with Foodie's Vacation. Thank you for coming in, Vicky. Great to have you here. And the obligatory greeting from Captain Billy J. Travels. Ahoy there, semi-shirtless, honorary, temporary captain of the color guard, drumline, FedEx, Ryan. I love it. I absolutely love it. And Wabbit is now a hashtag. So it will tell you to visit Chet, Robin, and Sensei Wabbit at Sea Leg Journeys and drop their link. So awesome that you are here today. I appreciate you so, so much. I appreciate everyone coming in, saying hey to each other. So when Chet and I wear the tutu and thongs, we hear a lot of voice, good and bad. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. And Scott saying Danny Twizzler Dizzler. Okay, she's got more nicknames than I can possibly keep track of. So awesome. Again, everybody saying hey to each other. And double Squeaky's comment from their last video, Joe. That's awesome. And Danny Dizzle Fo Shizzle. See what I mean? Danny's got more nicknames than anybody I've ever met before. Honestly. And you're not kidding, Denise. Holy shit, the chat is flying. You know what? If you are enjoying the show, if you are enjoying the content, please make sure that you press the like button because it feeds the YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel. It's free to you and it helps me grow. So I appreciate it. HH for C is always a good link to drop where you can visit Helping Hands for Cruising on their website or on their YouTube channel. Fantastic. So sending love to Joe, that is excellent. What about inner voice or the inner roommate, as they say, Jen? That is another voice that we can talk about embracing and either using it more often or less often. Are we talking about the inner voice or are we talking about the inner critic? Because I have a very loud inner critic who I have actually named Estelle, and Estelle talks to me like nobody else would ever dare talk to me. So that is my inner critic. So I'm not sure if we're referring to like your conscience that's telling you what you should and shouldn't do, because that to me is like that small little dying Jiminy Cricket character. So yeah. Let's definitely talk about embracing our voices. It is important. If we can't embrace it, it isn't worth it. Agreed. Reminder to donate to Helping Hands for Cruising using the direct link from Nightbot. And Joe is inserting his blushing face. Your voice is hashtag not moist. Now I've got a new hashtag to create. That is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Nightbot is also reminding you, for those of you in the US and Canada, HH4C is doing a fundraiser this month. It is with a company called A Blend Above, and they have dips and drink mixes and all kinds of mixes and goodies that are available for purchase. Everything is between $6 and $30, so very reasonably priced. Flat rate shipping. It goes out in 1 to 3 days, so you get it quickly. And the feedback from people who have ordered has been great. The phenomenal thing for HH4C is that we get 50% of the proceeds of all of your orders. So make sure if you haven't gone over to A Blend Above and followed this link, you check it out and see what we can come up with. So play around with it. Here we go. Another hashtag. Fake captain as a hashtag. Not on my channel. I don't have that hashtag yet. So when I sing, my 12-year-old daughter says I sound like a bullfrog. Man, you know what, Billy? The kids are brutal. The kids are brutal. So which one of my voices should I use more often? Good question. I think it's a matter of listening to other voices. Travel with Josiane is in. Thank you, Josiane, for joining. I appreciate you. And this hashtag is, in fact, live. Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty. Double dirty voice chat. I like that hashtag, Scott. You're a shower singer too, Joe. I am also. I definitely am. So folks dropping the purple hashtag, moist hashtag again. Fantastic. Appreciate it. And of course, woodlicker is also a hashtag. So there we go with a definition. Okay. Let's see. I love your lives. They are very inspirational. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. I try. I really do. It gets derailed sometimes, but I still have a lot of fun with it and appreciate you. Captain Billy says hashtag Nightbot hates chat. I'm willing to do a lesson with chat on Nightbot. Jimmy and I got together actually yesterday morning and worked on setting up his Nightbot on the Astute Tourist channel. So if you want any help with that, just drop me a line. I'm more than happy to help try and troubleshoot that for you. I know that Robin is an IT person and she's usually tech support, but sometimes a fresh set of eyes can see something. So absolutely. Um, Scott says it's Buddy Baluto. Oh, Eddie got his coffee. Everything is right with the world. Fantastic. I appreciate that. And Laura is here. Thank you so much for joining, Laura. Good morning to you too. I don't have Captain yet. I don't have Captain yet. That is still catching up from Wabbit when Joe dropped the Wabbit hashtag. So hashtag true, Captain Billy J. About Nightbot. Yeah, I know it's been a struggle. And yes, Zach dropping his own hashtag Webster, which is going to tell you it's time for some book learning from Scott and lead you over to his channel. So with the yo, Brooklyn is in the house and you can join Eddie on his channel. I'm glad you like the Wabbit tag. That one definitely cracked me up. I've got to get a real Captain hashtag now. Now I've got to do that because it's come up a bunch of times. I have to do that. And Scott's fault is a valid hashtag because it will tell you not to blame Scott, but to join him instead on controversial cruising. So Josie Ann is shouting out and saying hey to everyone. Okay, we've got JDC, which, wow, Joe, that one is an obscure one, but yes. Nope. That one is not going to drop anything. It's going to be Tribe. That's where Tom said that, and that's why it's welcoming TNT Adventures to Sea in. And Shannon is here. Good morning, sunshine. How are you today? I didn't want to text you too early, but thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Sensei Wabbit says hi to all his fans, both of them. Sensei Wabbit has a lot more than 2 fans. You know that, chat. You totally know that. Waka waka. Yep, absolutely. That's exactly the way you do it, Mickey's Adventures, hashtag tribe. And that way folks can find your channel and check you out. So Danny is not a hashtag Danny. It is DannyBot. So that's your hashtag. Yes, Joe wants Ross to cheer up. He needs a hug. I agree. I saw that the new daily post is up. It's a good one. It's a good post, Ross. I appreciate it. So awesome. Eddie's fault. Oh, I don't have that, but Eddie says always. That is too funny. And Tom is telling secrets. Yeah, no kidding. Sticky Vicky. Oh my gosh, you guys are too funny. Another reminder about donating potassium and for the dips again. Okay. Danny says, Scott, you're confusing me with all my names. Najuma called me Danny Fizzle by accident in Zach's stream last night. I don't know why that cracks me up, but Danny Fizzle is funny. Potassium is not one of my hashtags. Now I got to create more. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're slaying me. So today I'm calling everyone their alternative name, Danny. Okay, Scott, that works. That definitely works. And thank you, Josie Ann, for dropping your link. Make sure you go over and check her out. Nurse Ratchet. Oh my gosh. You are too funny. So your friends, okay. Your friends Jody and Randy bought the coffee and the key lime cookies and can't stop. I'm thinking that's raving about both, not reaching about both, but I'm so glad the key lime cookies are killer. They absolutely slay. So make sure you check those out. And again, 50% of it goes to Helping Hands. So why not? It's a win-win. Um, Tom says the singlet with my Dicky Doo belly gets voices. Know what a Dicky Doo belly is? Oh, you do paint a picture, Tom. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. I'm going to miss you tonight, Denise. Yeah. It's you're making Marsha's favorite colladas, the Midori. Wow, incredible. So your inner voice keeps telling me that there are 250,000 starving comedians in the USA and you are trying to be funny. Wait, that's Donna. So that's Donna's voice. That's not your inner voice. I get that. That is so funny. I was right. They are raving about them. So that is fantastic. You're going to be working. I get it. I get it. I get it. So let's see. Joe says to Ross that he found a bloke called Brad Upton. I'm currently listening to his Brad Up to No Good album. It's so freaking hilarious. Well, I love the name. I'll have to check it out. And Billy J is dropping lyrics for us to all sing with, which I will not do. So our head bartender practicing for tonight. Absolutely. It's 8 a.m. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sunshine is not one of my hashtags, but yeah. That's not it. Here is Danny's fundraising link. So make sure you go over and check her out too. That's her fundraiser for Helping Hands for Cruising. It doesn't matter which store you go to. They all benefit HH4C and they all benefit 50% of sales. So absolutely. Purple is definitely a hashtag around here. You've done karaoke in the past, Joe, and kept to songs you knew. I definitely would not be singing songs that I didn't. Wetness is the essence of something totally different in my house, and it usually doesn't involve beauty. I love it. And Scotty J Travels is here. Whoop, whoop. Good morning to you, fabulous. How are you? So awesome to have you in here. You're having an attack? Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. That's no good. And yes, whoop is actually a hashtag around here. I don't see, here it is. Whoop, whoop, join Scotty J Travels with his link. So absolutely make sure. And yes, Denise, that does suck big time. That's terrible. I had Nightbot for years and he just quit on me. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And Scott says, Scotty, I was thinking since my new computer and I stopped freezing, it's only right you take over. And last night was perfect with your Frozen Live. I love it. Oh, you're just testing the different hashtags. Go for it. Okay. Not the only Frozen Scott. Okay, I've got more hashtags to create. I see it. I see it. Awesome. Hello, Denise is definitely one that will lead you over to Denise's channel, Bone Tired Travelers. And yes, this is coming from you, Zach. Goodness gracious. Hashtag three-way. When it comes to sex at my age, I like threesomes in case one of us dies. Love it. Oh, now if only Zach could freeze his live for the entire hour, we would be good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, now what I am going to do because the chat is going crazy, but before I forget, on Thursdays here, we draw a card from the Affirmations for a Badass deck. So I am going to pull out my deck of cards here. I'm going to give them a quick shuffle. and draw a card. Well, only one. She inspires everyone around her with her courage. That's a good affirmation. I like that one. She inspires everyone around her with her courage. That could be anyone. They inspire everyone around them with their courage, because that can apply in either direction. So fantastic. Love the affirmations for the badass. So let me make sure that I'm not missing anyone who has come in. Um I've given you the frozen baton, Scotty J. The handoff is complete. I love it. I love it. And there is the Danny bot link. So that will remind you to join Danny on her channel. So fantastic. Elsa has been replaced by Scotty, frozen. Now I'm not going to be able to get the Frozen soundtrack out of my head. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys are so funny. Oh, oh no. Now we're going to call Scotty Elsa. Our voices are strong. Absolutely. Funny voices, serious voices, whatever voice you're using, definitely, this should be great. Elsa is better than Scotty Frozen. I like it. I like the Elsa. That is good. Now we'll have to come up with hashtag Elsa. Oh my goodness. You could be Danny Fizzle with the amount of soda you drink, Danny. Scott, oh my gosh. Magnesium is not one of my hashtags. The Fizzler. That sounds like a Batman villain. That's very funny. Okay, let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anyone. Scott says, Jen, you're a good decoder at chats. I grew up with a mom with terrible handwriting, and I'm used to deciphering things. I've never seen anyone as good as you on the fly. Oh, thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Here we go. For real. I appreciate that. No, Dugadoo is not one of my links. That is hilarious, though. That could be a good one. I'd like to be like, what did he actually mean? I don't know what that says. Okay. And Denise has the definition for Tom: when your belly sticks out more than your dicky do. Jen decodes it in like 2 seconds. That is funny. Genius. I wouldn't go that far. Dicky do. There we go. We've got the definition. Oh my goodness. We all know words are hard for you, Scott. Zach, oh my gosh. Words are hard. Oh my gosh. Dyslexic with style. I like that hashtag. That is a good one. Oh my gosh. You guys are slaying me here. Yeah, I'm with Shannon. Y'all crack me up. You are so funny. So the older I get took from me to badass to sad ass. Tom, I love that. That is awesome. Oh, hey, good morning, Jimmy. He says, good morning, Crime Stoppers. How are you today? So great that you are here. Yes, I do need to make a hashtag Frozen. I've got a lot of hashtags to create. So awesome. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Sally. How are you, my dear? Thank you for coming in. And let it go would be a great hashtag too. Now I've got more to add. Holy cow. Saying hey to Denise with a big fanice. Here we go. I can do Danny Dizzle, the Fizzler, the super supporter. What do y'all think? Danny, your name is going to turn into a Billy J. Travels introduction to Ryan there. It's going to be so long. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. So good morning. This is the Jen.Cohen Fun Live Hotline. If you're here for fun, please press 1. If you want to chat, please press 2. If you're waiting for an operator, wait on the line. I love it. Too funny. Too funny. Love that everybody is saying hey to each other. Eddie is up again. Better head over there. Oh my goodness, we are behind. So thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate all of you. Go over, say hey on Go Live Together with Eddie, Cheryl, and Jeremy. They are live right now. Go over and give them a big either level up um raid or JDC raid or whatever you want to do. But thanks so much. Have an awesome day, everyone. Sending love. Keep it weird, guys. Bye.